Crap. Somebody once told me tutorials gonna roll me, and I'm not. I'm just flashing. I'm Flash. Welcome. Welcome. Hey, FlashBepler here, with the wrong color palette and a whole new Flash. Here, let's close this up. Don't need that open. Close it. Close it. Okay. Hey, if you want to know how to replace your colors, you go to replace colors, and then you go and find a .clr file. And I've made my own custom one. You can save your own custom ones. I talk all about it in some other video. This is the one I want. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's this one. Easy on the eyes. Oh, get a little easy on the eyes. Okay, so what are we doing today? What are we? I don't know. No. We're gonna. You've read the title, so obviously I already know. We're gonna do some sword play. Just play with some swords a little bit, and well, it's not easy. So don't expect it to be easy, but it's also not impossible. So it might be like to the point where you could get your head around it. No. Oh no. Wait, here. So I made these macros where my mouse clicks for me on certain spots on the screen. So to select my fill color, I just like click my macro, and then I get my little eyedropper for fill, and the same thing for stroke. So let's get a little bit thinner. Geez, Flash CC really is great, you guys, because you can manually, with the hotkey, adjust your thickness. Just oh, right. We can't do that yet. No. I need to slow down the milliseconds on my clear all stroke colors command. So if we just take our head symbol, symbolize it. Oh, that's right. Here, live, teaching you how to make a macro, or how to make a command in Flash. Select what you want to be a command, make it a command, save it, go to your keyboard shortcuts, search for it, symbolize, add a hotkey for it, 2. Okay, so now, if you wanted something to be a symbol, you would just select it and then hit 2, and then it Shazam. What? So this is our head symbol, right? Head symbol. Head. So if we take it and position it where our figure will be, let's make a ground, get some rulers going on, right click the stage, select your rulers, go right click it again, go edit guides, and then go purple. Good. And then what are we gonna do with this guy? We're gonna make him play with a sword. So first the body, the first critical step to any good anything, drawing your figure. So let's make him a stick. Right click your stage, go snapping, turn it all off. Turn it all off. Yeah. But you should be able to have selective snapping. Like I should be able to snap to exclusively lines. Like this will snap, but it won't snap to every 10th degree. Get on it, Adobe. Man, I wonder how many times I've said that in my videos. Like, I gotta go back and make a list of all the things Adobe needs to add into Flash CC 15. So here we go. He's just doing a little standstill. What's in his hands? You guessed it. A sword. Sword. A little bitty piece of metal that he's gonna use to wreak havoc, to get havoc ruck. But we're not gonna draw the sword just yet. You don't need to. And I better be recording, and I am. We're good. We got audio? Got that little waveform? Here we go. Let's work on this sortage. So the running. Here, let's talk about swords. Swords are just an extension of your body. So you got you. There. And if you want you to have more, then you put a sword on it, like that. Maybe you put a gun on it, you know, like that, okay? If you want it, because then that's U plus. That's U plus. So you can, you treat it like an arm. So here's your torso, and then here's your shoulder. Your shoulder goes to your elbow to the hand, and then your hand, it goes to the tip of the sword, like that. So that's like the farthest point. If it's a gun, then it's like your hand goes to the barrel, and then the barrel goes to wherever the bullet hits. So it's just a one big extension. And then you treat it like, you know, you animate it like it's part of the person. Otherwise, it looks like they're holding something awkward and clanky. So instead of, you know, pulling one of these cards, no. You know, treat it like, because you would never, if you were relaxed, you wouldn't stand here like this. You know, you'd do what this guy's doing. So what the heck, what? The sword is heavy in his hand. Let it droop, you know, because he's just holding on to it. So let that lay, just like that. But I'll come back and do all the sortage in a different color after the fact, after I get my first movement down. So we're gonna do a little swing and a kick, right? Here's this target. Now it's like a theoretical. There's a guy here and there's a guy here. So we're gonna do a little swing, and we're gonna do a little kick. His hands are gonna come apart on the swing, so he'll be like swinging, and like the other hand will be all strewn about. So if I just copy my head and turn on that onion, make a new frame, we can begin with just animating head first to stay consistent. And that's good. And then the body will need some work. So let's do that torso. Let's do that foot. Hey, Happy New Year, Willikers. It's the 2nd for me, and it's been great. You know, 7 out of 10 for now. It's kind of just like another day, but it's a 5 now. Oh, want to see? Okay, so this sucked. From going from 2010 to 2011, that was horrible. Because for the first little while of the year, you would write that, and you can't turn a 0 into a 1. But from 11 to 12, it was like, See, you can turn a 1 into a 2. It's really easy. You just do that, and then it flies. Okay? The next one, for this was the easiest of all. You know, we were living the high life. For all of January and February, it was just like, oh, just tack a little tail onto that 2 that we wrote accidentally. Things went tragic, okay, ever so recently. You just can't. You can't. Like, it's, But now, okay, roll with it. You just do a big scribble. Oh my goodness. Nobody will even know. But I don't write that date very much anymore. However, I know it's going to be a problem. It's a problem right now for people all around the world writing the date. Let's do the arms later lust in the future time. Not the present bust, because we don't want to worry about arms at all. Here we go. No, you do want to worry. What am I saying? The arms are the most important part, because they're holding the sword, and the sword is heavier than both the legs combined. Nah, we'll worry about it in a second. He's gonna run like this no matter what. Like, he couldn't help himself if he tried. These are the first frames. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Across the room, my alarm clock is perfectly reflecting sun into my eyes from the one slit of blind that's still able to let sunlight through. Like, the chances of all that aligning while I'm recording my first tutorial in 6 days are unlikely. Or in fact, darn near impossible. But hey, I'm still here. I'm making it through. See what I'm doing for these tutorials? I'm pushing through the sunshine in my eyes. Whew, and it is blinding. And there we go. Okay. So what's the plan, Stan? He's gonna run, it's kind of flopping behind him, but he's gonna do a little yank forward, right? And then he's gonna twist, and so he's gonna get like he's chopping the person like as if they like his feet were here and their feet were back here. So he's gonna be kind of doing like a little like that, and then one arm is here and the other arm is back there with the sword. Okay, and then he goes in for the kick, you know, like this, because he was just doing, he's going to be bending like that, so he's going to go whoop, and then the other leg is going to do a little tuck, and then the kick is sort of doing an outward swing, so like it's going that way, like that. Oh man, why is the default setting in Flash CC to not close any gaps? I just don't get it. So it's going like that, so he's going to do a big swing like that. He's going to go with the motion, and then the sword is going to be here at this point, and then the other arm is like back there, and then he's just going to do a full-blown spin, and the sword will be here now, and then he'll swing it that way, and then he'll swing his other arm this way, and then he'll transition into a run like this, and the sword will be here, and then he'll be like this, trailing that sword behind him, and the other arm will be there. Looks good to me. Let's see if we can make it happen. Let's see if we can do a little make happen. Let's save that up in case I want it or something. So the first to land. Bam, slam. Oh, come on and jam. Everybody, Tory jam. We put the leg out. Do you guys know how to do a run cycle? I put a video on it. Because anytime that I make a run happen, it's just that. It's just that run cycle tutorial being played out over and over multiple times on different planes. But somehow it looks bad sometimes. Here, because I have him in the arms. It's because you gotta do your arms. So his sword is just sat there on the ground, so his arms are gonna be weathered to it. And then there they go. And then he's going in. Okay, doing the little lean in. Now, the bend happens, okay, and then here it really happens, because it's like, I gotta get this sword in front of me, I really gotta do it, man, I got a quota to meet, I got swords in front of me to make, okay. There he is, his arm is separating, okay, next frame. He's starting to do a bend forward, so he was doing a bend back. Did you know you can hold Control and Alt and then just make points on things? I thought you couldn't in Flash 8, and I thought you could here, but I went back to Flash 8. Turns out you can. So he's bending, he's bending backwards, right there. But then he's gonna start bending forwards because he's thrusting. He's thrusting. The top of his body is going quicker. There, he's thrust. It's like bleh. He's just going forward. Just believe it or not, he is. Because if we had a top view right now, he was here. And then he was running that way. There's the top of his head. There's a baddie here, right? So now he's here. He's gonna do a twist this way, with his sword swinging towards the guy. So the top of this isn't to the right. This is away from the camera. So he's doing a little lean like that, because he's trying to get himself into that spin with the sword coming at it. And then here's his other arm. Just believe me. So this is the foot. It's struck down. Okay. Here's that other leg. Don't even need to draw that. You don't even need it. Okay. So then here's the sword. He's really getting it out there. You know, because all he can do, all this man can do, is pull with his shoulders and his elbow. So he's got a sword here. So he's gonna be yanking right there, he's getting it spun that way, you know, away from the camera. And then like his other arm is like out, nowhere to be seen. In fact, it might even be over here already. Right? Isn't that what I said? Yeah. So it's over there. He's trying to throw himself into the spin with his other arm. Ah! Oh, I should probably save this actually. We go, oh, animation 2015. Oh boy, you guys. Tutorials? No, not like that. Tutorials. See, when I export pictures, I have pictures, and then for the FLA files, I have pic flaws. So we go into tutorials, and then we call this sword play one. And then we're done. And Flash, if it crashes, will have somewhere to try and save the backup to, but it never does. It never does. Turn off miter. It turns out it's miter, I think, because then you get stuff like that instead of that. All right, okay. What happens next? The sword movement. The sword. He's jumping. Why? Because he's throwing this leg is throwing him in the air. He's got the power. He's got the power of a man who wants to cut somebody with a sword in his hand, made of bronze. So now the spine bend is gone back to what seems like straight up and down, when in fact at this stage it's the most bendy it's ever going to be. It's just like if you put a camera here and you looked at it like this, it would look like this. Here he's bending like that, and then he got his leg out like that. So he's doing a real hardcore bend right now. You just can't tell. I think I'm coming down with some sickness. Okay, here's this other leg, straightening. Remember the jumping tutorial? Ways to get off the ground? He straightened it. See, it was bent, now it's not. That's why he's in the air. There's always got a reason for somebody in the air, because he's throwing his arms and he's throwing his leg and he's pushing with his other leg. You can't just have people go from standing to jumping. You just can't do it. So if I go swing that arm around, that's where the rotation's coming from, but that's too fast. So it's more like that. This is his arm that's not holding the sword, and then this is his arm that is holding the sword. And it's a little bit straighter than that. So it's like there's a delay where it's like, swords are heavy, so it's gonna be swinging. It's like, because you gotta have a second. Because once the sword swings, there's like it's like pose to pose. Okay, there's 3 poses. There's the pose getting ready. There's the pose in the air, ready to swing. It's like, I'm up here and I have all the rotation I need. I just gotta activate. Okay, and he's like this, right? And then there's the kick. So where he swings around and he does the kick like that. And then here's this. He's swung once he kicks, but not, and only once he's kicked has he swung. He can't. You have to do one to get the other. So he's like ready. He's getting his whole spun body thrown into this, and here's that foot. Bam. And then here's the leg. And then here he is. So this is pretty level. This is like on the 180. So meaning it's the arm bend, the arm bend is facing the camera at this point, or pretty close to it. So you're not going to see very much angle here. It's close to the 180 degree mark. So that's how you have to convey that rotation, with very little rotation. So that looks fine. So this is him. with his sword. He's priming himself. And then we put this here. Keep in mind your arcs. Keep in mind your arcs. In fact, he's not even moving to the right enough. Even though I would like to make him just like float in the air, you're not supposed to do that because it doesn't happen. So what's happening with his torso? It's supposed to be bending the other way, isn't it? But I like that. But it is supposed to be bending this way. So it's like... Right? I might be wrong about that. I'm just getting lost in things. I talk about so much. There. I just gotta... It's hard to animate and talk about the things you do. And then the foot goes almost straight. The knee is not supposed to go that high. Oh, no. There. Primed and ready, Commander. Just give me the cue to swing this sword, you know. So what leg is he kicking with? I think it's this leg. That leg seems like the right leg, Andrew. Okay, man. Okay, I get it. Here comes the swing. So he's gonna go really bendy. And then this leg is gonna do that. That's too many joints. It's just gonna do that. And then this one is gonna do that, I suppose. Because he's twisting it up. And then once he does the kick, his spine will be doing that. So that's his other arm. And then he's becoming a washing machine. Keep in mind their arcs. Center of mass. Like, it should be here, and then here, and then there, and then it's kind of like there. So this one is too far that way. Okay. So this head movement was absolutely correct. Geez, rule of thumb, don't base your arcs off your head positions, because then you might be right even if it looks wrong, and you might make it look wrong by trying to make it look right. Okay, this is the swing. So there's his hand back there. Slice and Shazam. The kick. And then here's that other leg. It's going full-blown straight. And then here's that other arm. Where's his head? Right there. Where's this the sword hand? There it is. And save it up. Bam, slam, come on, we do this bass chant. So now, a lot of things are happening to him. Not only now he's spinning this way, like that, but now he's also, I believe, doing some of that. So we get kind of the mix, where it's that action. And there's also some internal rotation, like this is happening. Right? Here, just line to him. Like that. Mm-hmm. The head is getting closer in. Here's that sword hand. Not that far. Okay, okay. And that's not right. Boy, you know when you just draw the wrong frame? I hope this looks good. Huh. Swing kick. It's the trail that's gonna really sell it. Okay, okay. We throw in a little bit of head action. Coming together. Come together. Head action. Throw in the leg. And the other leg. And we'll throw in a double there to make it not seem so drastic, because it's very drastic. There's the hand. God, sometimes you just want to finish. Just want to make it happen. Just want to add the sword in. There's that leg. Here's this one. This is the one that's going to catch himself. The arm. Boy, you know what's helpful? Drawing the forearms first. Because then you just connect the dots between the elbow and the shoulder. Get that save leg. Where is he? He's right here. Luckily, his whole arm is hidden behind his head in this position. And the save leg saves the day. Just like we knew he would. Swooped in. And where's this arm gonna go? Right there. And the other one is gonna go down from the impact. And the sword is in this hand. So that'll be going down pretty quickly. Even after the rest of the body starts to spring back up, because there's a sword in it. We put that on there. Do some footstep taken. Do a little footstep. Little footstep taken. Put this guy bending like that, and then that guy. Sword hand. Regular hand. Boy, stick figures are so easy. Just to draw. Because you don't have to worry about what's in front of what. Everything is just the same color. Okay. And I'm just animating a run cycle, not even talking. My name's Andrew Bepler. I'm hot. I'm still working on that one. I'll get it eventually. What is that line? What are all these lines coming from? Edit frames was on for a second. So New Year's, right? Love it. No, really though, Flash CC. Love it. Look at this. There's the center stage button. Oh, you're just out here? Well, okay, I don't love that you can't go very far left or right, but boom, center stage. Oh, these new hotkeys though, they are tripping me up. Did I do my you know, my typography tutorial in Flash CC? I think I must have. Or did I? Wait, did I? I don't think I did. No, that was when we were getting Apple support. I don't know what it is. So what I did yesterday, I got Apple support on the chat. You know, when you can like get them into converse. But I run a Windows machine. I have Windows 7. And so it took him a while. Once, like, I was kind of on the edge of my seat because, like, he was like, I need you to download the screen recording software so that I can look at your screen and help you to guide you where you need to go. I was like, okay. So I downloaded it, and then I started running it on my Windows machine. And he was like, oh, are you running Parallels right now? I said, no, this is a PC running Windows 7. And he said, oh. And then there was a very long pause. And then he said, great, so let's work on your problem. And it was with Adobe. My problem was with Adobe Flash CC crashing all the time. And he helped me. A guy from Apple support helped me on my computer with a product that isn't even produced by Apple. What quality customer service right there. Chris, you guys. Chris from Apple support helped me. Go find him. He's on the Twitter. He goes by Spokes Main. That is the best. He worked with me for over 2 hours to get my problem fixed. Okay, we were just sitting there and I was talking to him and like I was like, you want to see some of my animations? He was like, let's see them, man. And I showed him to him. He's so cool. He has a YouTube channel, but he doesn't post anymore. But man, all his videos, they're rocking. Spokesman. Unbelievable. Chris from Florida, guys. Big hand to Chris. Big huge. Two hands to Chris. Man of the hour. Man of the week. Man of the 2015 year. Okay. Chris was there to help me. He took the team on his back. And he got just like, that was his job that day. Alright, here we go. We're finishing up our sortage. Which one has the sword? I forget sometimes. It's this one. It's that one. It's that one. No, not bending backwards yet. And then it's bending straight. And then he's out. And he's out, ladies and gentlemen. And he's out. And he's out. There's that. Too tall. Still too tall. And now the arm is bending backwards. And then do a little straighten. You know what I don't like though? It's really hard to see if something is selected in CC. I bet I can switch it though. I can't. I think I've actually looked. How do you switch your selected color? You can't. You can't do it. It should just be an inversion of the current color that's selected. Like if I select that, it always does gray dots. So if I select something that's like gray, it's like you can't even tell. So because I work with a lot of middle saturation colors, sometimes it's just darn near impossible to know. Like it was right there. Oh, Flash. So good and so bad. You can't get both. You can't get a good program without it being a bad program. Because once you get to know it, you realize all of its flaws. Ah. And then we throw this in there. And that's it, guys. That is it. Bam, slam, come on and jam. Everybody, space jam, space jam. Let's add the sword. Let's add the sword. So we go and we get ourselves that, we get that square end cap. We get that gray color. We get that thickness 6. Okay. And we start doing our sortage. That's why I broke my own rule instantly. It's an extension of the body, so treat it as such. So he's pulling it just a bit, so it's gonna be going up a tiny bit. Even Stevens, Shia LaBeouf. What a show. He surfed so hard, but sometimes not hard enough. And then that, and then we throw this on there, and then get a little, why is it shorter? Because it's facing the camera. Because it's coming at the camera. Okay, so now it's here, right? And now it's there. He's just ready to swing it, but not quite swinging it yet. Oh, he's going in for that swing, and then he's swinging. Here comes the slice. That was it. That was the slice. And it's really short. Because it's like facing really far away from the camera. And then he did his kick, and the sword is kind of just another joint on his arm now. And there we go. That's the wrong hand. I swapped him halfway through. It's actually this one. Oh, dang it. Careful, don't swap your hands, guys. It'll be the end of you. It'll make your fingers look like fools. So now, is it here? No, it is here. That just doesn't work. Kangaroos jump around, jump around. This will look weird though. It's fine. It's fine. Just when something isn't looking good, just say to yourself, "It's fine," you know. And that ought to get you over it pretty quickly. It's fine. No one's gonna care. God, who's showing you? Who are you showing you this? That's so critical that this is not fine. It's fine. It's the wrong arm still. I don't understand what I thought was going to happen. This is the sword arm. This is the sword arm. This is the sword arm. But this is the sword arm. You can't move that fast with the sword in your hand, Andrew. But apparently today, you can. With animation, you can. Harry Partridge. Oh man. And we're out. Let's get those doubles. Let's save this thing. Hopefully it looks good, because if it doesn't, I don't know what I'll say. Okay, that's good. Look at that. One single frame. It needs a trail. Doesn't it then? Yes, boys. It's got to have the trail. Cool. Get it then. Get that smashing trail. Do a little doubly for the singly. It's a single double. It's a dingle. It's a subble. That's the trail. That's not the trail. All right, there. That's the trail. Oh, live previews on color gradient. That's something I've never seen happen in Flash 8. Good going, Flash CC. You won me over with that alone. Live gradient previews. Oh, so you don't have to just drag and drop and guess where it's gonna land. That's really nice. Guys, this is a nice program. Okay, I'm ignoring that little black thing because whatever. So, blue. I wonder how this animation looks. Yep. That's good enough for me. He's doing a little spin action. Swing. Oh boy. Sometimes you just sit back and you look and be like, I spent 30 minutes of my life creating that. And it looks alright. I mean, I don't care. I feel like the sword is not quite obvious enough out here. Because you don't know that it's swinging. And then out here it could be a little bit more prominent. Other than that all, look, it's partially the color of him because I got the onion skin version. I got this color for this part of the sword. That's fine. In fact, it's good. Here, can I just like work with this alone for a second? It is gonna bug me if I leave that little black spot on. We go Q, we go X, and then we go is 1, and then we go stretch. No. Then we go that, and then we go drag and drop. Oh no! We just grabbed the color. We just grabbed the, just do a little grab. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Done. That's what I call a little sword play. It's just a 101. It's just an intro to swords. He's doing a little swing. Well, I should do the reactions. I'm gonna do the reactions in-house. All not post facto. In facto. Okay? So let's find our frame of impact. And let's put a head there, as if the guy was aiming for him the whole time. You know? The easy way to do reactions. Put in your reactors after the fact. So you can just animate random hits and then they'll make sense in the end. This is the facto. Close your eyes and count to facto. A blue guy? Yeah. Here he is. Stood there. No. Mm-hmm. This is not a reactions tutorial. Anything you're about to see is subject to copyright and may or may not be revised or revoked in the next 6 or 10 months. This message has been approved by the Andrew Bepler of his bedroom. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh no, I'm gonna get sliced in the face. Oh, I should put him higher up so we know that he's out there. Sling! Sling! Did I copy it? Nope. Nope. You probably thought this stick figure was real. Nope. There. Sling. Oh man, he's really getting a good slinging. Ooh, remember my figure physics tutorial? That's all reactions are. He goes ragdoll. He just turns into a doll made of rags. Oh no, my body is becoming more than one piece. I like my body in one single chunk. Please and thank you. Ooh, he goes slinging. Yeah. The game of games. To the game of games! Always Sunny, Season 10, premieres in 2 weeks. Get that pump on. Get that McPoyle pump. Whew. Okay, where are those arms at, huh, Andrew? Where are they? Where are you gonna put them? Okay, good first one. Bam. In fact, this one's gonna go even higher, as if like it's... Yeah. So his center of mass is like there. So he's gonna rotate kind of around this point as he falls. Oh, Yun, or the guy whose name looks as follows. That guy, what he does is he makes a circle, like a perfect circle, around where his figure should be, and then just animates the figure falling inside of that. Very cool. I don't know if that was his idea, but like, very smart way to not lose track of your center of mass. Like, animate the circle first, and then just keep your finger in those bounds, or at least close to it. Like the whole, Peruvian man. You know what I'm thinking of. The guy who does jumping jacks, and he has like 2 sets of legs. The Peruvian, the Alberuvian, the Benduvian, the Pelovian. No, I'm not gonna Google on a tutorial. It's the Arcadian man. No, it's the Juvian, the grooviest, the stars the shootiest man. Way back home. Okay. So Fallout 4. Coming out this year, baby. Coming out this year, baby. I'm getting announced this year, maybe. Anything, maybe? Can we see some Fallout 4 action? See, now he's just flying. He was supposed to be going down right there. Actually, he's supposed to be going down right here, too. So not only is the center of mass falling, but it's moving to the left as well, while he is spinning counterclockwise. Which is going to make for a solid landing on his noggin. And now I'm just inherently animating on doubles, like without even doing it post. Okay, where's that center? Should be like here. The stars, the shootiest, way back home. Hey everybody, there's a new stick in town. His name is Butcher Pete. And he's hacking and whacking and smacking, chopping that meat. I wonder how long this tutorial is. Oh, you know where we are in the YouTube scrubber? We're like here. No, wait, no. Here. Quick. Was I right? Write it on a sticky note and put it in a jar. Every time I am right. And then at the end of the year, count them up. And that'll be the end of that. Then just remember that number for 2 years. Then send me an email with the sum of that number and your current age 2 years from now. And I will use all the numbers I receive to come up with a total for how many tutorials I have to make in one day on the second day of 2017. Oh wow, that was elaborate. That was a big sign up. but I'm in it to win it. Hopefully I'm not right very many times, and you're not too old. But hey, whatever I say, I gotta follow through with. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, his head strikes down. The clock strikes noon. His face is on that ground. Even though it should be back here because that's where he was standing, but whatever. And then he starts doing that bend. Getting that alpha versus D drawing type bend. I mean, I'm talking about this. It's so much easier than curving the spine every time. It really, really is. I can see the appeal. Alpha versus D. Yeah! Yeah! Forever burned in my mind. That was such good music. Okay. Is this good? He's just gonna do a faceplant. I do love making them faceplant. Like where their bodies kind of turn into a spring. Okay, is this looking fine? Kinda. He doesn't fall fast enough though. Oh, dang it. Remove frames. That's what that's what I did. Well, this needs to be a double. But then they're going to start interlacing, so this one can be a single. God, why does it look so bad? I probably have the right poses, I just don't have the right movement. He's got to slide. I forgot also I wanted to make the head just be a piece. So we gotta go in and chop that up. So you say remove da 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 da, and then you say da 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 ba ba. Oh, da 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 ba ba. And you say that and that and that, and then you go in, do a little slicing action of your own. Like this. Yeah, see? No, there. Well, let me do the head flying first. Brutal, man. Absolutely brutal, this animation. He just cuts his head right in half. So I have an animating face I've only just recently learned. Now that I've been streaming with a webcam, I have a face I make. It's with my mouth only just barely open. And my eyes staring intently into the screen. Sling. Yeah, there's not enough power though. There's not enough power. How about that
and that. Oh, that's good. Ooh, that's not right. Boy, welcome to the reactions and swordplay tutorial. Yeah, that's not right. Sorry, I did that all wrong. Because I forgot he was moving so far to the left. This is should actually be more like... I say things like this should be like that, and this should be like that, but I don't know. I'm saying that I really would mean is I think this might be like this. Because that is wrong. And I know that now. I need my line tool to get it like this. Not like that. I mean, maybe. I don't know. The future's not out. Future's not out. Okay. A quick talk on interlacing is what I want to do. Guys, when you do your doubles, you can't unline your doubles. If you do doubles on 30, it's somewhat okay. It's not the end of the world to interlace, but you don't want to interlace, especially on 24. I'll do a quick demo after I finish this. Just like I'll talk about it in a whole tutorial, but it's just on my head right now, and I want to get it out because otherwise I might not ever do a good relevant talk about it. It's when you unline, you'll see, and it starts to look weird, so you gotta avoid that kind of thing. Otherwise, you might have stutter problems. Not like when you like this, but when your frames talk like that, and it is a problem for a lot of frames. Boy, changing my movement keys to WAS and D, I think that's what's saving me the most time with this hotkey set. Shift and WASD are my arrow key equivalents. And then that's it, and then that's it. Okay. So now we just make a new one, and we take this off. And we make two more, three more apparently. And we slow those down immensely. We say F6 to all, F7 to this. There. Oh my gosh, what a tutorial. I'll add blood, and then I'll call it. Wait, first, before we watch it, I just want to say the interlacing thing. Because this is a problem. So if I go to a new document, and then I make 24, right? And then we have a box. Oh, I gotta, wait, I should have set my default colors to my colors. Either way, that's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. I can't deal with that color. I can't live with myself. Or that one. Or that one. God, I'm off my game. There. No, yeah, that's fine. So, if you had this going from here to here, 36. Right? And then you did this. And then you did that. And then you did that here. You copy these up, you paste them. I don't even need that to do anymore. I can just do this. Wow. So then you grab all these and you put them one forward. See how they're not lined up? if we go in and we select all, they're both doing basically the same movement, but, and there is a but, they are going to be all witch watch. See? They're like ones, they're bugging, and you can really start to see it when you do this kind of stuff. It's like that. That's what I'm talking about. Don't pull that card. Don't be that guy. Like, they're moving the same, and it's not the end of the world at 30, but sometimes it looks really weird. It's like, there's a spot second in there where it's like, oh. So just be careful of that, especially if you have triples, okay? Because then you start to notice it. This one needs to go on for a while. And let's see. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, totally. Final thing. I swear. You strapped in for a swords tutorial, you're getting much, much more. Maybe stuff that you didn't even want. Let's do, I got a good blood color already. So let's do a little slice there. See, now you're watching a blood tutorial. You're watching a sword tutorial. Tutorials out wazoos. Gotta make it gushing, man. You gotta be gushing. If you're not gushing blood out of your head wounds, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You're probably dead. You're a corpse. Ah, yes. Sync your blood with your butter, your things. Ah, but you can't. See, this is why you shouldn't interlace. I'll just make this one take longer. There. So now we're good cooking. And then this can just, this. No, wait, no. Why is it so hard for me to understand what I need to do? It's because it starts late. So this just has to go there. There. Nope. Forget it. It'll look fine. Geez, syncing things sucks. Because then you have to do stuff like this. Nobody wants to do stuff like this. Oh my goodness. Blah. There. Good to go. And then it's going to sploosh so much up as it bounces. Great. Great. And great. My name's Andrew Bepler, I'm hot like a pepper, I'm walking around Jepper and I got fingers. I got fingers. My name is Fingers. Fingers Magoo. Fingers Magoo. I'm gonna be looking at you, Andrew Bepler. Words, collective, plural, fingers. Right? Yeah. All that way. Okay. Okay. This isn't going to be the best blood, you guys. But don't worry, it's not a blood tutorial. But I just couldn't leave it to where it was cutting off somebody's head and there wasn't blood. Here's a big piece. Yeah, and then here's some more. And then some more still. Oh my goodness, this is not my best blood. Done. I'm calling it done. Okay, we do the ground splatter and then we're quits. We're absolute quits. Okay, we're not quite absolute quits. I did want to do that one big piece back here. Okay. Done. Sling. Swords tutorial. Whoop. Somebody once told me sword tutorials gonna roll me, and my name's the sharpest sword in the frames. I was looking like a rectangle, flying like a seagull, and my name's a sword. My name is Frank. Thanks for watching my introduction to swords, which was really more like only 20 minutes of swords. All is all. Keep in mind that your sword is like an extension of your body. So it's really just like you're punching him with a really sharp hand. Not so much that you're slicing him. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. I was probably wrong about where that cursor was when I said that. Now it's probably like there. So, bye. And good luck. You can download this FLA if you want it. Otherwise...